Any black person who follows the FBA, you are a big dummy. Now, a few weeks ago, American Chulo, some Honduras motherfucker, don't know who he is, don't give a fuck about him, has been on Tariq's neck for about a year. Okay. Now, Tariq be talking all this shit about African immigrants coming over here, taking jobs and not being on code. And I mean, first of all, some of the brothers and sisters from Africa that I talk to don't even know who the fuck Tariq is, not much less give a fuck about what he's talking about. Because Tariq ain't talking about shit. It's just like a brother that I watched earlier said, he's like an empty vessel making the most noise. That's what Tariq is. He's an empty vessel making the most noise. He don't know, never know what the fuck he's talking about. He always putting black people in bad positions. He making us look really weak right now. You know, I just don't understand how anybody can take this man seriously. Tariq is an entertainer. He don't care about black people. He never cared about black people, but he cares about taking your money. Anybody that challenge him, they are tethered. But Tariq is the biggest tether because he be tethering African people. He be tethering white people. And let's face it, man, that white supremacy, that bullshit is starting to die. It's just getting too old. It's just getting really old. And any of y'all niggas in the FBA, y'all need to open y'all fucking eyes up and realize that Tariq is a fucking coward. And why he's a coward is because he took a vacation from American Chulo, because American Chulo's been on his motherfucking neck. And this nigga been talking extra nice to them. All right? And then this nigga gonna post on Twitter about Pull Up Summer. 2-day Pull Up Summer. That nigga was not there not one time. Is that the kind of leader y'all motherfuckers gonna follow? Someone who's a coward, who runs away at the first sight of trouble? Is that what the FBA is? Y'all throw a roster to a glass house and then y'all want to hide your hand. Y'all some motherfucking cowards, bro. Real talk. And then this nigga want to go back to bashing African immigrants when our brothers and sisters haven't even done anything but come over here to make money. That's it. They don't give a fuck about what Tariq is talking about, not much less know who he is. And he talking about they owe us something. Our people don't owe us nothing. If anything, we need to be learning from them. They come over here with a bag and a stick and make it. Why is it so difficult for black people who are already here to make it? Where's the unification? You want to sit up here and complain about these hoods and these ghettos and these gangs and shit, and yet we still joining them. How has that helped us? Not one bit. Our mindsets is different from our brothers and sisters that come over here. We want to think like we above them. Some of us do. But we're actually in the same position. I just don't get it. And this is a lot of you FBA niggas. Y'all think like this. Y'all want to talk about white supremacy, but at the same time, you want help from white supremacy. How does that shit work? We don't even have no culture here, to be honest with you, because if we did, white supremacy would be the last thing on our agenda. We'll be talking about building up in our respective areas and unify district by district, city by city, state by state, until we are all unified in one mind. Yeah, we don't even have our own political party. We want to go with these Democrats and Republicans who don't give a fuck about black people. That's how you know we are still in a colonized state. We still want to hop on the white man's wagon and shit. We have not created no opportunities for ourselves here in this country. And no matter how much shit we talk about against the white man runs this country. So let's just accept that fact. And until we unite as one, We is never going to dominate white supremacy. We is not going to take over anything. All we're going to do is get on YouTube and talk and talk and talk and talk. Because that's all black people, for the most part, do on here is just talk and talk and talk and talk. No action behind it. We got banners. We got RBG flags. We got the FBA fuckboy flags and all of that. It don't represent nothing and we not doing anything. There's no power behind it. Why we always talking about black power, but we not doing any power moves? I don't get it. Niggas on here talking so much shit about this and about that. Niggas, what moves is you making to make a difference in the world, to better our people, to uplift our people? You think because you got some bling bling, that's supposed to mean something? Nigga, that ain't nothing but a fucking slave trinket. The devil's over here laughing at us. Do you understand how much we being laughed at right now? We're being disrespected everywhere in the world. Hell, we do the most disrespect to ourselves. That's why we can never be taken seriously. You know, the scary thought is our children is growing up in this. What are we teaching them? That we got to be friends with everybody? That we got to get along with everybody? Hell, we don't even get along with ourselves. Because you got niggas like Tariq always want to attack African immigrants. Like they are different from us. They have a different mindset, but they still are people. How's we ever going to build anything up here in the unentitled states of America and we steady keep attacking our African brothers and sisters, man? And listen to fools like Tariq, man. There's so much shit going on right now that demands our attention. The last thing is to be listening to a fool-ass nigga who don't know what the fuck he's talking about, who runs away from an American chulo, who stumped on his neck for the past year. And this nigga making us all, like I said, he makes us look bad as black people here in America. You need to stop listening to that fool. Because all you gonna be is one big dummy while he's taking all your money.